What's up, family and friends? How are you doing? Welcome. I want to share with us about our culture and tradition. You hear most men bragging about their culture and tradition. Also, some women join them in that misogyny, sexism system that men develop to favor them. Greedy men, evil men establish such system. So I title it Cult of Men. They have made us to accept stupid cult of men as our culture and tradition. That's why you see men bragging that, you know, our tradition allow me to have multiple wives. I'm talking about our men, African men. Have you seen the muzzles in their mouths when they're bragging that the tradition, you know, demands or allows them to buy women and claim the children, as many women as they want? How about women? So you're telling me among all women, none of them have the same feeling you have towards women? So none of them can have, as you have multiple women, no woman can have multiple men? And you think it's a normal thing? They say, look at lion. One lion with many lioness. Okay. Say, look at your goat or your chicken. Don't you see one cock and many hen? Yes, it's natural. But there is part they are forgetting or they are ignoring. They know it. That lion, that cock, that he-goat, that ram did not marry those female. It is wrong for you to marry another person. But if you accept it as your culture and tradition, then make it balance. Man can do that, woman can do that. All that nonsense you claim to be your culture, in your village, it's only men that put on masquerade. Women cannot do that. That is evil, my people. This is why Africa is not moving forward. Because we abandon nature, cling onto spirituality and religion, and make them our culture and tradition. Misinterpreting nature, or picking the part of nature they can use to justify their evil. There are some animals also, you will see many men with one female. It is there. Just as in people. All this, we've been against trans people or gay people. You need to know that it started with all this nonsense culture and tradition. Because when we are growing up, you see your mates, boys who are maybe behaving like girls. And they shut them down. They say, no, you can't do that. Oh, you are not a boy. You know? Who told you that's the only way girls or boys behave? It is still cult of men that determines that. That's why when it comes to marriage, it is the man that must give the hand of the woman to another man. Women don't do marriage because women are purchased. They are properties, purchased. They don't have their own say. They depend on men. They can't, even when we are talking about land, women does not inherit land. Women cannot stay where we are talking about land inheritance. And what do we call it? We call it culture. We call it tradition. Deceiving ourselves. And because it have taken root for many centuries, many years, women also adopted to it. Don't think a submissive wife like it. Nobody likes to be submissive, but they are used to it. Don't think obedient children likes it or want to be that. They just were raised to behave like that. That's why some of us, when we grow up, we begin to question all that and we begin to withdraw ourselves from all that nonsense. Check our culture and tradition in Africa and you will see our problem. You see why white people came and defeated us, because instead of us to spend time to discuss on what way to go forward to better our lives, we are discussing how to take possession of others. Okay, the same way we are capturing women or marrying women, why can't we deal with white men like that? Or white people? White people invaded and enslaved us. Why are we not invading and enslaving them too? It is natural that when you attack animals, they attack back. Then why they attacked us, defeated us, enslaved us, colonized us? We don't want to revenge. We continue looking for who to blame. It's either we blame ourselves for it, or we blame the demons for it, or we blame our ancestors for it. We're looking for who to blame. Yet we are upholding the cultures and traditions that establish that evil we are against. No, nothing will make me again marry a woman. No more now and not in my next lives. I will never marry. And I will never be born in a system that practices marriage, because it is evil, it is slavery, it's not natural. That's why when men see a woman marry men get upset, because it has gone against their cult. It has gone against their culture and tradition, which are evil. Nature don't have any culture and tradition. That thing you are calling your culture and tradition is not above you, it's not greater than you. It is stupid for you to think culture and tradition is more valuable than you. Just the same way white people taught us that nonsense. They can kill a person because of a piece of cloth called flag. You think that is life. It's not, but that's one of the things they set up. If you touch it, we come for war, because we come to steal, kill, and destroy. If you touch our flag, we will come after you. We begin to bomb everywhere. Bomb innocent people, kill people. For what? What men decided to do. It is men that started all this war in the world today. And men know that women can solve the problem of war. But they don't want women to come up, because they know the war benefits them. They went and killed many men and begin to possess women and say, hey, nature make us to marry multiple women. It's not nature. Nature made it possible for you to impregnate multiple women. That's it. Not to marry women, not to marry any woman, not to marry any man. Stop claiming children. One of the reasons you see men marrying women is to claim children. Men don't have children. Men cannot give birth to a child. Men cannot give birth to children. The sole purpose of men getting married or marrying women is what? To claim children. Stop men from claiming children today. You see, no man will want to marry. But some men, when you see poor man, you see stupid man, he go and marry a woman that is more intelligent than him, better than him, have life, have career. But he will decide to frustrate the life of that woman in the name of culture and tradition via marriage. You see that woman cowering under that man, behaving like a stupid person, afraid of the man. She's not afraid of the man because of the man only. She's afraid of the man because the court of men will rise up against her. If they hear say she disobeyed the man, she stood her ground. That's the story of Esther in the Bible. That's to show you how they subjugated women. A woman dare not speak up. Whatever your husband asks you to do, that's what you must do. Read Esther, at least read only chapter 1. It will open your eyes if you care to know the truth. They don't want women in women's affair. They want men. Check all the culture and tradition, all the laws and rules made up for relationship and marriage in this world. Men made them all without women. A cult of men. It is in spirituality. It is in religion. It is in our society everywhere, because men use weapon to force themselves on nature. Telling you, nature never asks you to pay any bride price. Nature never allow you to pay any dowry. Nature never allow you to subdue anyone. It is the concept of God that men develop. They tell you God gave them dominion without women. Part of the things they must dominate is women. It is evil, my people. I have a daughter. I will never give her hand to any man in marriage. She's living her life, flying to wherever she wants to fly. She's not dependent on me. She make her money, she enjoy it as she wants. The privilege my parents robbed me, I let my daughter have it. Even when I was a Christian, I don't believe all that nonsense. I practice freedom. Everybody's supposed to be free. Why are you selfish? You are free, but you don't want women to be free. You are free, you don't want others to free. Is it not why we are still fighting with white people today, suffering in this world, white supremacy? They live, they don't want others to live. And they don't want to let those people even live far away from them, living their own way. They still go there with their weapons, terrorizing them, forcing them. Let us think.